afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Will you please introduce yourself?
I'm Flora Peralta. I am 31 years old and presently residing at Cuyacon, Nueva Ecija. I'm married and I have 3 kids.
Okay, and how many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have 3 sisters and 3 brothers, ma'am.
And you are?
I'm at the fifth and family, ma'am.
Okay. Did you finish your high school?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have any experience working as a domestic helper abroad before?
Yes, ma'am.
Where?
In Hong Kong, ma'am.
Where in Hong Kong?
In Shatin New Territory, ma'am.
Okay, and what's the nationality of your employer?
Chinese, ma'am.
Chinese. Do they have children?
Yes, ma'am.
And what age?
7 and 9, ma'am.
Okay, and so can you tell me what are your duties and responsibilities?
I do the household chores, ma'am, like cleaning, washing and ironing the clothes, cooking, and car washing, ma'am.
Okay, do they have pets?
No, ma'am.
Okay, and are you the one doing the marketing?
Yes, ma'am.
Alone?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you already experienced working in Hong Kong before, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And why do you want to go back in Hong Kong?
Because I know, ma'am, that the Chinese people, ma'am, are good and respectful, ma'am.
Okay, and so you choose Hong Kong to work again abroad.
Yes, ma'am.
And although you already experienced working abroad before, but you have 3 children to be left behind. So how
Yes,
can you
ma'am.
control your homesick?
I just focus myself, ma'am, with my job so that I can.
So at least you can, you will not always think of your children,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Because it will make you so sad or you feel homesick.
Yes, ma'am.
Anyway, you have day off, right? So
Yes, ma'am.
during day off, you can always call your family
Yes, ma'am.
to check on them.
Yes, ma'am.
But if your employer will tell you that you cannot use your cell phone during working days, it's not a problem.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
At least you can obey the rules and regulations of your employer.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. As based on your experience, you already work in Hong Kong, but if ever that they will give you day off, will not fall on the weekends. Is it okay?
Okay, ma'am. No problem.
And how about if they will ask you for an extension? Are you willing to extend your contract?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And how about the elderly? Do you have any experience taking care of an elderly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, can you tell me how can you take care of an elderly?
Oh, I'll take her, ma'am, to the doctor.
For the checkups?
For the checkups, ma'am.
Okay.
Taking her to the restaurants, ma'am.
Okay, or maybe walking with them,
Yes, ma'am.
going to the park to have some sort of exercise.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a good listener?
Yes, ma'am.
Because some elderly always want to tell stories and they want you to always listen to them.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have patience in taking care of an elderly?
Yes, ma'am.
And I hope also you have patience in taking care of children because you have your own children, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and do you know any nursery rhyme?
Yes, I have, ma'am.
Okay, can I hear it?
Baba, black sheep, have you anyone? Yes, sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master and 1 for the dame. 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane.
Okay, thank you. And do you know how to cook?
Yes, ma'am.
You work already in Hong Kong, so more or less you know other Chinese dishes,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
Can you give me some examples?
Oh, I can prepare steamed fish, ma'am.
Yes.
Stir-fried vegetables, fried rice,
Mm-hmm.
soup,
Okay.
and
I heard they like chicken curry. Do you know how to
yes,
prepare
ma'am.
chicken
I know,
curry?
ma'am.
Okay, so you can give them a very nice dinner or lunch
Yes, ma'am.
every day. Okay, and And I'm sure that you know how to operate electrical machines inside the house.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can you give me a short message for your future employer?
To my prospective employers, if you choose me, ma'am, to be your helper, I promise you to do my duties and responsibilities to the best way that I can. And I promise you that I will be very cheerful and understanding to your children. And I'm willing to teach your children to be a God-loving person. That's all.
Okay. So, with the Chinese family, are you the one bringing the children to the school?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And for the newborn babies, if ever that your future employer will, for example, your madam will give birth, do you think you can take care of a newborn baby?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and are you willing to obey the instructions given by your employer?
I can, ma'am.
Okay, and if you commit mistake, what are you going to do or to tell your employer?
If I commit mistakes, I will tell my employer immediately so that, and I will say sorry to him and say not to do it again, ma'am.
Okay, and if ever that if somebody will go to the house of your employer and your employer is not around and you cannot contact your employer and you do not know that person who's in the door, so what are you going to do?
I am not going to allow that person, ma'am, because my employer did not instruct me to
Okay.
allow anyone.
Okay, so what else you can do?
I am going to call my employer, ma'am, and ask them if I am going to allow them, ma'am.
What if ever you cannot contact your employer and the person at the door is insisting that they are a family member? So what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I will get them a message, ma'am, and their telephone number, ma'am, so that I can tell my employer, ma'am.
Okay, you can ask their name, message, and their contact number. So if the time that you can contact your employer, you can just tell your employer what happened,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
And at least even you don't receive any instruction from your employer, at least you know what to do.
Yes, ma'am.
Because that's the safety thing to do, right? Okay, I think that will be all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, and God bless, ma'am.